If you have a question for Diamond, you can raise your hand. We'll start with any possible. I'm trying to unmute Annie.
Hey, Diamond. Sorry about that. How do y'all rebound from this game?
You just gotta, I want to say forget about it, but that's not the proper term. You just stay present in tomorrow and don't dwell on it. It happened. It's done. You know, we know we're a special team. We know we're a good team, and you know, adversity builds character. So it's just one of those things that you just got to learn from and move on.
You know, as professionals, frustration with foul calls it never seems to be something that gets focused on. But how challenging is it not to focus on that when it just seems that foul calls are nonstop in a game?
Yeah, it can be challenging just because it can affect the flow of the game. I know we had a couple transition possessions that were stopped due to foul calls, and but you can't control the whistle. So you know, even though it can mess up the flow and can kind of get in your head a little bit, you just got to control what you can control in moments like that, and you know, play through it.
All right, thank you.
Feinberg.
Hey, Diamond, I'm curious if it helps you guys that you play them again next on Sunday, that like sort of the same scout report, fixable problems with turnovers, so to speak, as opposed to as another team that could sort of get a new scout report on, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, it's I wouldn't say it's helpful. You know, it'll be cool to get it to see them again. You know, you want to bounce back from the loss that we just took, especially in the way that we took it. I'm sure they'll make adjustments to their scouting report, as will we. And, you know, that's just the way the schedule is. So I don't know if it helps, but, you know, we're just going to take it as a chance for us to bounce back.
And how much of the turnovers were their defense versus just mistakes that happened that I shouldn't?
Yeah, we gave quite a few gifts, you know, and that's kind of how I would present that.
I appreciate it.
Last question for Diamond. No who else?
How you doing, Diamond?
I'm good.
How you doing? In that third quarter, at the I want to say offensive foul on time was called. I didn't think about it, but after it was called, it seemed like it just kind of took you guys' rhythm. Do you feel like the calls and the way that the referees controlled that part of the game in the third, do you feel like that kind of took you guys out of your offense and your defense a little bit?
I mean, you could say that. You know, that was a momentum shift, that call. You know, we should have had an opportunity at a 3-point play, and instead it turned into, you know, what it turned into on the other end, and then some. So, you know, definitely was a challenging turning point for us in the game. You know, we felt like we could have gone on a pretty decent run at that point. But like I said, you can't control the whistle, and unfortunately, sometimes you just got to play through those types of calls.
Thank you.
Annie, do you have another question?
No, sorry.
We have play clock. All right. If you have a question for Clea Copper, you can raise your hand. We'll start with no votes.
I can't hear if you're saying something.
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. Sorry about the pause. And then early in the third quarter, when the offensive foul was called, what was your first reaction to the call?
Kelly, I can't hear.
Yes, what was your first reaction to that?
Like, I can't hear. Like, it's. Is it up?
Right, yeah.
So. Hello? Just broke it. Maybe. All right, let's try this again.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I said, what was your reaction to the offensive foul called against you in that third quarter? What was your immediate reaction?
I just didn't understand where the offensive foul came. Like, it was just, I didn't understand that. I didn't see offensive foul even on the replay. I saw me going up and getting a regular layup. It was terrible.
And did you feel like that call kind of was a momentum shift for your team as you guys was trying to make a comeback? Do you feel like that kind of took you guys out of your defensive and offensive rhythm?
I won't say all of that, but for sure it was a momentum shift. And, it was a 3-point play. We getting and one and turn around, coming back on the defensive end. So, yeah, I think it was a momentum shift, but.
Thank you.
Allison Moran.
Hi, Todd. This has to have been a tough game for the Sky. How does you've got them again on Sunday? How do you bounce back on a game like this?
I think we just have to continue to just keep putting one foot in front of the other and just letting this one go. We know we had 28 turnovers, so it's us. We have to focus on us and taking care of the ball.
Again, it's defense as well. At some point, what kind of adjustments were you trying to make today to limit their play?
I don't think it was their play. I think it was our play to keep the possessions and not turn the ball over.
Gotcha. It's is it kind of a comfort anyway that you'll have them again on Sunday?
Yeah.
Kind of, sorta, huh? Overall, they have basically, they led pretty much from start to finish. And
Did they?
I think so. Yeah,
They led from, you saying they led from start to finish?
almost.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, I will. I promise. I'm sorry. But they got ahead so basically, in terms of getting out ahead and staying ahead, what is that going to look like on Sunday?
Taking care of the ball. Not giving them extra possessions.
Cool. Thanks so much, Ka.
You're welcome.
Good luck.
Nora, who else? Do you have another question?
Oh yeah, I just wanted to ask, did this matchup feel like it was a little bit more added to it with it being Candace's old team you guys were playing against? Did it feel a little bit more personal, or did it just feel like just a regular season game?
No, it felt like a regular season game. I mean, maybe it would feel a little different if she was playing, but nah, it was regular for us.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Kyle. We'll have James wait next. All right, if you have a question for James, you can raise your hand. We'll start with Allison Moran.
Hi, James. It was another tough one. Another tough one tonight. Can you characterize?
Allison?
Look, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
I can hear you.
Okay, swell. Another tough one tonight. And can you kind of characterize what was the game plan and what went on that kind of derailed it?
They just turned us over. We couldn't take care of the ball.
And you've got them again on Sunday. And so what would be the plan of attack for Sunday's game?
We want to take care of it.
Going to take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you be a little more specific?
Like how? Like we have to take care of the ball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We have to take care of it. Like we gave them the ball 28 times. They shot 15 more shots than we did. And that's unacceptable. So it gets no simpler than that. I think we held them to 39%. They only scored 28 points in the paint. And so if you give us the same 66 shots that they had, because we didn't take care of it, because if we would have taken care of the ball, then I think it's a different ball game. But the fact that we couldn't keep the ball in our hands, it really hurt us. Hope that helps.
Thanks, James. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Alex.
Get them on Sunday.
Annie Costable, Sun-Times.
Hey, James, game obviously on Sunday. How do you quickly shift the momentum to put this one behind you?
I mean, you can't, I guess, put it behind you. You have to learn from it first. We'll look at film tomorrow and we'll get in the gym and do some stuff and work on some stuff that we're not doing well offensively. And we'll just try to apply it. Some people say it's never a loss. It's just always lessons. So we'll see if that's the case tomorrow and Sunday.
The officials really used their whistle tonight. So how in those instances when there are an abundance of calls, do you make sure your team is locked in, that they don't, even though the game is being disrupted by those calls, that they don't get thrown out of sync?
They don't exist.
All right, thank you.
Doug Feinberg.
Hey, James, you kind of alluded to it. I mean, the defense is pretty good. You held them 73. You got a lot of shots. Obviously, turned the ball over. these are fixable problems for Sunday, I'm guessing? You have to reinvent the wheel, so to speak. You can take care of the basketball and play probably as well defensively, hopefully, and come away with a win.
It's fixable as long as we're willing to fix. These are us. I don't think that their pressure caused us to do anything. These are us problems. And so if we're willing to do it, then they are fixable. But if we're not, then they're not.
Is that better than if it was not us problem, so to speak? If it was the other team causing the problem, that it's easier to fix it if it's yourself?
Yes, I think for us, we have to be committed to doing certain things on the floor that gives us the spacing and correct timing. And right now, we're not committed to it. And so once we do that, then we'll start seeing, the fruits of our labor. But until then, we're going to still have these 20 plus turnover nights. So I think the players in the locker room, they have to decide. I think the coaches, we have to put them in great situations. And we've been running similar system. But now it's just not the same results. I think people think they have to do something, but it's only once they get the ball. And that's probably the easiest time. We actually have to get open. We have to space. We have to be committed to spacing the floor. There was a couple of plays in particular when we had all of our players above the free throw line in a half-court set. And that's not going to give you any spacing. And it's not going to help you win any ball games. And it's not going to help your teammates find you to get open. The only thing it is going to do is just crowd you and cause you to make turnovers and put them in fast break situations and put them at the free throw line.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
No Welks.
Hey, Coach Wade, how you doing?
Better days, better days.
There was a big difference in the foul differential. And it seemed like in that third quarter, it was a big momentum shift. I just want to get your initial reaction on that offensive foul called against Kalia Copper. And do you feel like the fouls that were called tonight was because of the complaint that you put in last game against the referee?
The way Kevin explained to me, I think, Cheryl explained it to me, it wasn't a natural movement, but when we teach layups, we teach one leg layups, like we do layups every day. We go 1, 2, right on the right side. So it was actually a good layup. We thought it was 1, 2, right leg, left leg, jump and extend. And so when you extend your knee, it's just natural motion to go up, especially if you jump off one leg. I've yet to see in 45 years that I've been living, someone jump off their left leg and their right knee not go up. So I think it is a natural movement. And if you can show it to me, I'll wait, But, as far as the refs and what they called, I don't know. It's not my problem. So it is what it is, I think I've committed enough energy over the last week to referees, and I'm just tired of committing that energy to them. So I'll focus on my team.
Thank you, Coach Wade.
All right. Thank you, James. And thank you all for joining us. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday night. We'll see you on Sunday.
Thanks, guys. See you Sunday.